So what we're going to be doing right now is talking about how to paint the city. And what I have in this one is I've got meatballs with spaghetti and forks coming down to get the meatballs, or the spaghetti, whichever. Anyway, we're going to start painting this. And what I want to do when I start painting this is we're going to start with the farthest part, what is farthest away, and that's the sky. And you know, part of the reason we did that design is so that we learn the dark to light, and we also learn how to paint with watercolor. Watercolor is meant to be a very light painting. We are meant to pre-moisten our paper. In fact, as I do this sky, I have a smaller version than you do, so it's even harder to get around some of these things. But since watercolor is a very light painting, I'm going to go ahead and just paint over the top of some of these things. I may try to avoid the noodles for the most part, but I'm going to go right over the top of them with water. And I'm certainly going over the top of my meatballs and my forks. So I'm pre-moistening the paper. Then I'm going to take my color and I'm going to do kind of a blue-violet sky here. So I've got a little blue and I've got a little violet. And I'm going to start with the top and have it get lighter as it comes down. That's maybe a little too violet for me, so I'm going to add a touch of blue to it. Now, as I do this, again, I want to keep it light here. So I'm going to go ahead, and because the paper is already wet, it's just going to start spreading around. I'm going to be a little more careful around the noodles since they're a lighter, going to be lighter in color. But my fork, I can go over the top of that with a darker gray. I'm going to grab a little bit more color and come over here and again start spreading it around. We want to have, if for nothing else, we want to have the sky darker towards the top and lighter as we go down. Now, if you did an underwater scene, then obviously you are not going to be painting sky, you're going to be painting water. And you can still do the, ooh, look at that. You can still do the same approach where you get the paper wet first and then blend it around. And I'm going to go all the way down to my ground. I am not going to skip where the lines should be erased, but if you have them, you're going to have to paint over them. There's a construction line right here that I used for the building. I'm going to paint right over the top of that, and I'm going to go right down to the ground. Got a little bit of area in between here. And then once you get your sky painted, we are going to put these up to dry. There is a drying rack that's back in the back of the room that is actually labeled for your period. I want you to put it over there, but only after you make sure that you have your name on the back. All right? Now, if you have time, I'm going to give you a little tip here, girls, gentlemen. If you have time and you say, okay, well, I got the sky done. Is there any more I can paint? You could do another large area that's not right beside it, which is not the buildings. But if I had time, I could do a little bit of this ground here, which is not going to be blue like my water is showing here. It's going to be more of a gray because I want that to be cement, especially around where my meatballs, oh boy, those have got to be some hard meatballs if they're going to crack into the ground here. So I'm going to do this half of it right here. And I'm going to put kind of a, what makes gray? Black with water. And so my black is going to be no darker than this, my gray. In fact, with the water down, it's going to spread and make a light gray all the way to a medium gray, possibly a little on the dark side, but right now this is about what I want for ground level. Now, I do not expect you to get done with your ground today. Again, our biggest thing is the farthest area back, which for most of us is going to be the sky. And what do we do with this when we get done painting it today?
Put it on the drying rack.
Right, you're going to put it on the drying rack, okay? And this can be finished later, but that's the end.